up guys, welcome back to my channel. I am on the way to the gym as normal. Some updates. I'm back in Cayman from South Africa and all is good. It's good to get back into a normal routine. My nutrition is back on point, and actually I have a week to go before I am doing a photo shoot. So my coach has actually dropped my calories a little bit, and well, she's not dropped my base calories, but she has taken the spike days out, so my high carb days, just for now. So like I say, it's only a week until my photo shoot, so we're just gonna, the aim is just to tighten up a little bit. So, and she's also increased my cardio, so I was doing 25 minutes 4 times a week, and now I'm going to do 35 minutes 5 times this week. And then she doesn't actually know, but I have another photo shoot in a couple of weeks after that, but I'll tell her that next time. We'll just deal with this one first. So I don't know how my calories will change, or if they'll stay the same, just to tighten up a little bit and, you know, be a little bit more confident. I'm not looking for a big weight loss. So yeah, that is the photo shoot. It's good to be back and training my clients. I've started on the New Year's resolutions, or I mean, there's really negative connotations attached to New Year's resolutions, but basically it's just a goal, right? But I think New Year's resolutions come under a lot of flack because people say them and then they haven't got a plan to actually get there, and they don't reverse engineer. Maybe the goal is too big, and you know, it's not one that can be achieved very easily, and they fail to break down the goals into more achievable blocks. So I feel like I am very good at reverse engineering and figuring out how to get to my main goal. So yeah, so say that to get to your goal there's 10 steps. Break it down into your 10 steps. Maybe it's 10 months or 10 weeks or whatever, and then just try and tick off each week. That's a much better way of trying to achieve your New Year's resolutions, and it's a little bit more rewarding because you're ticking off your boxes as you go. So yes, I'm on the way to the gym today. I'm going to film the workout. What else have I got to update you on? I have got some big changes coming. I'm not going to say on this video. They're big enough to be scary AF. But I'm really excited. Really excited about the future. So I'll probably tell you about those in my next video. But for now, I don't even know if you can see me. Hopefully you can see me. I will speak to you after the gym. So I'm going to take you through my lower body day. So usually I do a glute specific day, but today was going to be legs. So glute thrust is the first one on the Smith machine. I really like doing it on the Smith machine because it's fairly easy to stick those plates on, much easier than a barbell. And then I stayed on the Smith machine to do good mornings. So usually I like to do an RDL for my hip hinge movement, but I hadn't done good mornings in a while, so I decided to do those this day. And then these are adductions. So this is the one where you're pressing your knees inwards, and this is going to target the inside of your thigh. And then this is the opposite one. This is where you're pushing the pads out. This is abductions, going to get that side of your glute popping. And then this is the worst machine in the whole wide world. If you know, you know. But you know, we have to work those quads somehow. And then I finished with calves. Not many people I know work calves, but I want to have a well-balanced physique. And that's it. Okay, so I just called into Complete Fitness, which is the gym that I personal train at. And I'm just going to do some posing here, to be honest. But before that, I wanted to talk to you about your New Year's resolutions. So the date today it's the 15th of January 2023. And I know a lot of you have probably made your New Year's resolutions already. And I just want to give you a few tips. And it's not your normal, you're gonna drink a gallon of water a day and increase your vegetables. I'm not going to talk about how to get fit like that. Basically, I'm gonna get deep. I'm gonna get a little bit deeper today, and we're gonna rewind a little bit more, because what I see is people set these New Year's resolutions and then within the second week they've fallen off track. And the reason is, what I think, is because they haven't thought about a plan to get there. But even before that, it goes a little bit deeper. It's almost like, what do you really want? Okay. And I think a lot of people actually don't know what they want. And when I was in my 20s and half my 30s, I actually didn't know what I wanted. It never occurred to me that I could make my own life. I was somebody that just let life happen to me. I got a pretty shit job, and I got nice enough boyfriends, and we were in rented accommodation. And it wasn't until my mid-30s that I thought, hang on a second, I want more from my life. So I just want to give you a few tips on how I got there and what I think works. Okay, so first thing you need to do, step one, is you need to take ownership of your life right now and realize that wherever you are in your life, it's your fault. It's your fault, good and bad. Are you one of those people that you're just kind of going along in life and just letting life happen to you? So make yourself accountable, take ownership of your life, think about where you are, and just know that you have created that life for yourself so far. Number two, now you need to align with your goals. So this is what I said earlier as well, that now you need to write down and think, what do I want from my life? So I advise that you break it down: career, health, family, relationships, whatever you want. And then write down, think, okay, if my life was my oyster, if I could have whatever I wanted, then what would I have for each of them? And just think about your dream life, guys. How would it look? And then you're going to write down your dream life for each of those categories. Next one, number three, you're going to learn how to visualize. Okay, you do need to be able to visualize your higher self if you want, what they look like, but more importantly, how they feel. So say that you want a nice big house, a 4-bedroomed house. Then you have to try and think, how would it feel to live in that house? It's not enough that you're just looking at the house and yeah, you would like that house. Actually encompass what it would feel like to own that house. Same with your health. If you are overweight, what would it feel like to be in a fit, strong, healthy body? What would it mean to you? Number four, now you're going to study your higher self. So how would that person behave? Again, how does it feel? Study that person. What would they look like? What would their day look like? Really try and get into that person, which is your higher self, and think, what would their decisions be? So whenever you are making a decision, think, what would my higher self, what would they do? Number five, stay resilient. And this goes hand in hand with staying consistent. So we all start off nice and motivated, and then we hit a road bump, or just over time we get a little bit bored, and we might fall off track. So whatever it is, again, in any of these categories, it doesn't just apply to your health. But let's say that you are thinking about, you're trying to lose weight, let's go with that one, and you fall off track and you overeat and you even put on a couple of pounds. You know, everybody has bad days. I even have bad days. If we're talking about food, I'll just pick out and I'll just eat whatever I want. And then, you know, the next day, I don't let it slip into the next day. You just got to get straight back on track again, because I've still got my goals. Just because I've had one bad day doesn't mean that I've given up on my goals. Like, how ridiculous would that be? I heard something once that said, if you won $100,000, say you've won $100,000, and then somebody stole $10,000 from you, would you like just throw the rest of the money away because you've lost $10,000? No, you wouldn't. You've still got $90,000. And that's the same with weight loss a little bit. When people have a bad week or whatever and they put on a couple of pounds, it's like, oh, you know, they just start letting it snowball. So anyway, stay resilient, get back on track again to your goals. And the last one, number 6, is build your confidence. So confidence is very quiet, and non-confidence is loud. So just stay in your own lane and realize that you are your own best friend. Yes, you've got lots of family, you've got children that you have to see to, but the only constant in your life is yourself. So if you don't feed into yourself, how can you possibly feed into other people? So I think you need to set those boundaries for yourself, and you should always have this time for yourself. So if somebody else has a problem, if we're going back to health again, because, like, you know, that's what I do. If somebody else is having a problem, why are you, okay, you don't turn up for your training and, you know, you can't possibly follow a meal plan because this person has a problem. It just makes no sense to me. I'm sorry, I can't relate, because you still got to eat. Okay, you've still got to keep healthy. Like, how can you give to this person when you're not looking after yourself? So yes, and that's building confidence in yourself. So that was it. That is my little talk about New Year's resolutions / goals. We prefer goals, to be honest. And yeah, I'll probably sign off here. Try and subscribe, like, hit the notification button, and share with your friends. And I'll see you next time. I've got some exciting news on the next YouTube episode. So go and check it out when it comes out. Thanks, guys. Bye.